going on, Junkie Nation? Gorgeous George and Goes always deliver the big, fun names. In today's case, we get to talk to Khaos Williams, who's got a fight coming up against one of the Bonfim brothers. They are set to get down here in February. Well, we're 1 day away. So in 2 weeks at the UFC Apex, it's Gabriel Bonfim against Khaos Williams. How you doing, Khaos? You excited about fighting in the Apex?
Absolutely, man. You know, I'm the Apex Predator. You know, they call the right person for the job.
I hear you, but at some point, you know, you're like a good 6-7 fights in, and a lot of people will enjoy you fighting. I'd love to see like how UFC 311 was at that Intuit Dome in LA. That looked pretty cool, man. I think you deserve that type of environment. You know, hopefully coming up maybe after this fight.
Absolutely, man. You know, it's God plan though, man. I don't really get to you know, I've been there in front of the fans. You know, my debut was on I think it was a pay-per-view. I fought on a couple of pay-per-views, so you know, I don't really get to you know, I don't really get too caught up in that. You know what I mean? Because you know, my main objective is to go out there, perform, be my best, and I feel like if I go out there and keep performing, just keep racking these bodies up, keep racking these highlights up, that just make the people want to see me even more. So when I do go into these arenas, when I do go into, you know, pay-per-views or whatever, you know, it's more of a treat. So, hey, let's get it.
All right, fair enough. Your only setbacks have been to Randy Brown and Michelle Pajeda. What did you learn from those fights? And now going forward, if you were to beat Bonfim, the opposition just keeps getting tougher and tougher and tougher. How will you know that you're ready to take that next step and succeed?
I mean, you know, I feel like it's more of I put the work in. I believe in myself. I believe in my talent. I think it's more so, you know, just the IQ, just going in there with these guys, being more, you know, I'm getting older, I'm getting wiser. So just going in there and just taking a little bit from every little fight, man. What I learned from the Michelle Pierre fight was pretty much, you know, dealing with adversity, uh, and just more. I just figured out more about myself, and also don't leave it to the judges. Same with the Randy fight. You know, I thought that I really did enough to win, but you know, in those fights, man, you just can't leave it to the judges, man. If you really want to know, you got to do what you got to do. But you know, just little things in those fights, man, that kind of, when I watched over and over again, it was just little things that kind of switched it. Like with the Pierre fight, you know, I'm up in the striking over like all 3 rounds, and then like that last 30 seconds he took me down, and that kind of, I guess it gave him the fight to the judges. It looked good, so it's just to be more aware, you know, in them last few seconds, this the last minute of the fight, you know, just be more on point, man. You know what I mean? Because I kind of committed a little, overcommitted, and he was able to get up under me. As far as with the Randy fight, you know, it was a pretty close fight. Uh, and you know, it's just little things, man, little things that I just had to just get better with. And you know, coming into this fight, I'm ready for whatever I'm gonna see. So
You debuted in the UFC through the pandemic time. 2020, 2021, you had 5 fights. In the last few years, though, you fought once per year. Has that been because of injury, or did you decide to hold back and maybe just get better at your craft before going on a run of fights? Like what?
you know, I mean, it was a little bit of both, you know what I'm saying, but it was more so just getting everything right outside of the fight. Like I told, you know, time and time again, you know, I just got to make sure everything A1. You know, I'm the type of fighter, man. I feel like not too many fighters on my level, and I'm not just talking about skill set. I'm talking about like mentally. You know, like where I get to mentally is I'm just on a whole different path, man. It's like the things that I had to get through to get here. You know, like I had to get, nothing was given to me. You know, I had to get everything out the dirt, straight out the mud. So I just felt like even me being here, you know, people counted me out, and just to be in this position that I'm in, just to do what I do, go against the people that I go in, like taking fights on 2-week notice, 3-week notice, whatever it is, you know, it just made me a better athlete, a better competitor. Um, but as far as, like I said, taking time off, I always make sure I'm the best, me, when I'm in there, because I got a lot of people that spending hard-earned money to bet on me, come see me fight, and I just want to give myself my best me when I'm going into there, you know, and I like to be the best I can be physically, mentally, and just you know, spiritually, financially, everything, man. Just going into the fight. So it's just like it's no what I want to say, man. It's no like distractions. I'm all the way locked in. Like right now, I'm all the way locked in, and counting days. I can't wait to go out here and show the fans what they've been missing.
And folks, you don't want to blink because when Chaos is on, he really moves quickly. 2 fights ended within 30 seconds. Another one took 90 seconds. And Bonfim's a pretty exciting fighter. So this should be a really good one, folks, coming up in 2 weeks at the Apex. We'll obviously give you all the information as we get closer, the start times, everything. Nice card that they have going on the 15th. All right, Goes, what do you have for our guest, Khaos Williams?
Chaos. So this fight is a little bit more like on the shorter notice, right? And Bonfim's a tough character. He's a tough fighter. What is your reaction now when you get these types of calls? They give you your opponent. Does it kind of feel the same no matter who it is, or does everybody present something different as far as what you feel when you hear the opponent?
I mean, shoot, man, they all the same to me. Respectfully, as a fighter, you got to believe in yourself. But I feel like they all in my way. I'm on a mission. I'm a man on a mission. And, I'm going out here to make a statement. I'm going out here to make a statement because I know what I'm going to do. And I know what I'm capable of doing. And that's what I'm about to go do. So, he just another person in the way, man. They gave me a 16-1 test to complete in 3 weeks. And 3 weeks, man, I'm about to let my actions speak for myself. I could talk all day, but at the end of the day, talking don't win fights. My coaches, they don't win a fight. Even training up until the fight help you win the fight, but you got to go out there and win the fight, man. So, my actions gonna speak for myself. They're gonna see what I got to say February 15th.
George mentioned your destructive path and what you've done to some of these fighters before. When you get the name and you play it out in your head, how soon before you see like what's actually going to happen, and how close do you always get in these fights? And do you already have that plan in your head of what's going to happen to this kid?
I mean, I always got a plan. My coaches and everything, we always put a game plan together for whoever. The thing is, just like Mike Tyson say, man, everybody got a plan till they go get punched, man. So, I'm kind of like that type of fighter. I just adjust to the fight. I take what they give me. And, I just go in there and just do me, man. I just like transform in there, man. I be locked in. Like when I'm staring at my opponent, it's like I don't even see or hear nobody. I'll just be like super locked in. And that'd be dangerous for myself and just for them. But because it's just like I'll be scared for them because it's like I was like I don't even know, man. It's like an outer. I can't even say it, man.
Out of body experience?
Yeah, it's like an out of body experience, man. It's like I just transform and I just be in the zone. So it's just like when I'm in there, man, it's like I see everything. I just see everything before it coming. If somebody make a mistake, they got to pay, and all it takes is one shot. That's all it takes.
Some of my best days come from when I'm speaking to somebody like you, and sometimes they'll say, that was a great question, or that was a fun interview, or like if the boss says, hey, you had a good day today, or your coworker gives you a fist bump. For you, because of what you've been able to accomplish so far in the UFC, you're a guy that when people see the name pops up, they want to watch. Have you gotten that from, say, Dana White, the matchmakers? Have they ever expressed like what you kind of mean to the company? Have you ever gotten one of those fist bumps before?
I mean, absolutely, a few times, man. And I think that's just me being myself, man. I'm authentic. I'm just me, and I think people cherish that and appreciate that, man, because in this world, man, you got a lot of copycats, you got a lot of wannabes, you got a lot of people who scared to speak their mind, scared to be themselves, and I'm just me, man. I'm coming as I am. I speak how I speak. I talk how I talk, and I dress how I dress. I'm me, and I go out there and I fight how I fight, and people see that, I'm not just an ordinary person. I'm not an ordinary fighter. I'm extraordinary. So February 15th, I'm about to go out here and remind the people again. It's been a minute, but hey, we about to go out here and show everybody.
I'm gonna share a story of something that happened to me at the supermarket the other day. As I was walking in, there was this guy in a suit. He was on the phone. He dropped kind of like a wrapper of something. I don't know, probably like Burger King or something. And a kid, probably maybe 12, 13 years old, picked up the wrapper, put it in the trash, and he told the guy, you could be better. And the guy kind of like looked back and said, you know what? You're right. My question for you is, when's the last time you've been kind of checked by somebody that we wouldn't expect? A family member, a coach, or whatever, just something where you were like, man, they're right. I could be better. I could be doing something differently. When's the last time that's happened to you?
I mean, all the time, for real. Behind the scenes, man, I'm always, and I appreciate everybody that, one thing about it, man, I never get comfortable. I never get comfortable. when it comes to my, like, people don't, they just see me in the cage, but they don't see what I got going on behind the scenes. They don't see me improving behind the scenes. I'm not a one-trick pony. They see the knockouts, they see the stand-up, but they don't see the wrestling rounds. They don't see the jiu-jitsu rounds. They don't see the strength and conditioning. You know what I'm saying? They don't see the late nights, the early mornings, the diets. You know what I'm saying? They don't see everything. But it's like it's always room for improvement. And one thing about me, I'm always trying to improve and get better and just be the best me I can be. You know, and I got people around me that tell me when I'm slipping. They be like, man, like you got a little bit too comfortable, man. Like, don't let that money get to you or whatever you doing. Like, bro, you need to, you know, get to this or do this and do that. So it's like, you know, say if I'm in Vegas or I'm in Miami or something, I'm just having fun. It's like, man, let me get back to the trenches. You know, let me get back to the trenches, man, and let me go back to what got me there. You know, and you know, I got those people around me, man. If I'm doing good, they'll tell me like, we need to work on this. We need to work on that. And yeah, you did good with this, but this. Even in the wins, you know, coming up, like a lot of my wins, I sit with my coaches and stuff, and even myself, I find things like I ain't like that, or I could have did better with that. You know, I'm always looking to improve, man. I'm always looking to get better, man, because I'm not just here just to fight, just get a check. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I'm here to inspire. I'm here to dominate, and I'm here to, you know, be the best, be one of the best in the world, if not the best ever. You know what I'm saying? As far as, you know, in the division, and just, you know, just for myself. So, you know, I just want to give myself, give it my all. You know what I mean? While I'm here, man. You know, I can't fight forever, and I'm not gonna be this age forever. So, you know, I got to give it my all.
You're definitely one of the more entertaining fighters out there. And that's why I kind of missed the fact that you didn't fight as much the last few years, but you're back. All right. And I did want to ask you, because you told us about the real estate last time. This time I want to talk about the fits. How much work do you put into the fits? Folks, you got to follow Khaos on Instagram, Khaos Williams with a K. He's traveling, but he's looking pretty good, man. The one in New York, is that like a couple grand that you're wearing just that
hey,
alone?
Look, see, everybody gonna think. See, I'm gonna tell you how much it costs, but the thing is, like, that's why I put the caption. See, I said, I forgot the caption I put, but it was like, I was like, they don't understand my shine because they don't understand my grind. You know what I mean? Like, coming from nothing, it's like, you know, like I said, man, shining therapy sometimes. You know, it's my money, so
that jacket's cool.
I'd have made a lot of stupid, I'd have made a lot of stupid purchases, but also invested money as well. You know, so everything is not just for, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, but that coat cost me $7,500. And you know, and they
it's amazing though. I like it.
And I think they lied to me, man. I think they lied to me because, man, they got me. They had me sold because they was like, man, this is one of four. This is one of four in the world, and that's how they got me. Because I'm like, shit, this is one of four. All I needed. But I don't know how true that was. You know.
Yeah, no, I mean, I love that one. I love the Big Apple, and when I saw that jacket, I go, yeah, that's a perfect jacket to roll around Times Square, Manhattan, or whatever. And I think one time you were down in Jamaica and you had a nice fit there in the summer for that. So wherever you travel, you seem to really blend in with the city you're at. You soak in the culture and the fashion, I guess.
Got to, man. You know, hey,
$7,500 though. That would set me back.
Hey, it's in me, man. It's in me, but it's in me and it's on me, man. You know what I mean? So I gotta let them know. You know.
See, they should have paid you for that picture, honestly.
That ass. After I bought that, I ain't really. I took a little. I kind of felt a little stupid after that. Like, man, like, dang, man. I'm like, I got a little hoopty on my back, man. Hold up, man. I'm tripping, you know. And I was just like, yeah, man. I feel like I kind of graduated from the Gucci store after that. Like, I bought a little bit more, but now it's like I kind of got that out of my system a little bit more, you know. Like, I still buy things every now and then, special occasions, you know. Yeah. Birthday maybe, New Year's maybe, something like that. But, you know, like I was at the Pistons game, courtside, like certain things, you know, I show out for, you know, my fight.
Is that when you met Jalen Rose?
Yeah, yep. No, I met Jalen Rose before the Piston game. Yep, I met him before the Piston game. Yep.
Yeah. How's he? Is he cool? Is he an MMA fan, fight fan?
He real cool, man. Real solid guy, man. Humble guy, man. You know, inspiration, man. And it's just a pleasure to bump into people like that and meet people like that. And you know, I'm looking forward to you know, doing more with him. Yeah.
Underrated baller, man. He was really, really good back in the day with the Pacers and the University of Michigan. Of course, he was part of the Fab Five, so he's got a lot of history in Hoopville. All right, let me finish with one last one. When you first started, there was another Khaos, kind of at the top. He was fighting for titles and stuff, and he's now taking a few L's. Maybe he may be out. How have you already surpassed that other Khaos, or will you do it in 2025? And at some point, would those two Khaos meet ever? Would you ever like to do that?
I mean, I give credit where it's due. I wouldn't say I surpassed him yet, just because I still got a lot to prove.
Yeah.
I get credit where it's due, man. He been in there, his resume. He been in there. He did what he needed to do. He been on the down end because he fought some tough competition. He fought my boy Buck, lost to Buck. He ran into Usman. Who else he lost to? But he fighting the best of the best, man. So at the end of the day, like
Leon.
I wouldn't say Leon. You know what I mean? So I wouldn't say I surpassed him yet.
Yeah.
But we on the way. We on the way. And it's God plan. If that fight come about, and I continue to do what I got to do, have a great year like I plan on having it. Shoot, I might end up seeing him at the end of this year too. You know what I'm saying? Khaos versus Khaos. And
I like it. That's an honest assessment. I think it'd be such a big fight buildup between the two of you. So yeah, maybe that will happen one day. I don't know.
But yeah, man, like I said, much respect to him. I got to make it past Bonfim first in 2 weeks, and after that, then we can start chipping and getting closer to fighting Kobe.
Mm-hmm.
So,
folks, tune in, please. This has Cannonier and Rodriguez, RoboCop at the top. Calvin Cater's back against Yusuf Zalal. The other Bonfim brothers fighting that day as well. So is Edmund Shabazian, Rodolfo Rivera, Julia Villa. A lot of top fighters. But this matchup, Gabriel Bonfim against Khaos Williams, should be a good one. We got 16-1 against 15-3. It's at the UFC Apex and it's on ESPN Plus. Thank you, Khaos, for the time. It's always great catching up with you, my man.
Thank you.